Hello, this is my 95 2.5 diesel Bongo. I've had the car since last November. We've been using it a little bit this year, but we have a problem with the central locking on the sliding side door. I fitted a remote central locking on the driver's side here, so everything goes down except nothing happening in the sliding side door. So, plan A, replace the whole thing, and I've bought a second-hand unit and I've stripped it out, and this is a video of how I'm replacing it. Cheers. With the door panel off, we can see the mechanism, which is connected in several places by these little snap connectors, very easy to remove. These are not so easy to remove and probably best left on. There's another snap connector at that end. This is the replacement part in the orientation it's going on the door, so we've got about 4 bolts to get off there, and I've already removed one of the long bars. This is my solution to the black sticky stuff problem, but you will get some somewhere. So before I take the rod out, we'll just check just how much of it is sticking out of this, and I'm counting 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 of those little ribs protruding from the clip. Sorry about the focus, there we go. Yeah, pushing a little pin through the door has released this, so now it's a much easier job to swap that over. These are the tools that I have used so far, 10mm mostly for the bolts, 1/2 inch drive to crack them, 1/4 inch drive from then on, the electrical screwdriver to prise open the little plastic clamps, and this door panel removal tool, which is one of a pack that I got, which is invaluable but still doesn't stop, unfortunately, a few of the clips from pulling out of the board. Perhaps I'm just too clumsy. One more rod to disconnect. This is the one that actually goes to the mechanism on the side of the door here. That one. It actually releases the catch. And again, a simple flip off and out. Love them. Okay, the 3 bolts are taken out, and the child lock appears to just disconnect itself. So I should be able to manoeuvre that out now. Well, I'm afraid I've missed one, and it's this one here, which is still connected up here. Another one of those clips. Okay, this is the handle to the lever from the outside that I have forgotten. So I need to get that one off, then it should come free. So here's the unit out of the door. This was a minor problem because I didn't want to break that, because I've broken one of these others here. I'd just been too brutal with it. So I got a pair of long nose pliers in above it, squeezed, and it dropped out. And that's the only thing that was holding it. Now that's the offending problem here, the offending item. That's got to be a solenoid that simply pulls and pushes. So I have a choice. I can put this untested second-hand mechanism back, or I can simply swap that over to here and put my existing one back. Before I started this, I did clean up the contacts on both the door and the door pillar here, and tested for 12 volts here and got the 12 volt pulse, so that's what made me suspect the solenoid here. Now looking at it, it's no big deal to swap them over, but you've got to take the whole mech out to get at those top screws, so that's a bit of bad design on their part. I think it's the devil you know, so I think I'm going to swap that from the old one over to my existing one and put it back. Okay, this is my original, which I have marked. This is the second-hand one, because you go away and have a cup of tea and you come back and you can't remember which was which. So that's the mechanism for the second-hand one, and it's going back on my original one. Very simple to mount. 6 screws. Make sure you got the activator here in the slot, which it isn't at the moment, but you can see. Okay, that's mounted back on the original. The new solenoid on the original, the operating there, nice and neat. So it's time for A and A. Okay, here's the assembled unit, my original mechanism with the new solenoid fitted to it. A lot of hassle for just that, but there you go. Had a little struggle with the child lock. You can't see to engage it, so I'm just going to give it a fiddle and see if, until I can get it right. So I'm lining up the rods, but I'm not fixing them yet in case the whole thing has to come off again. And these are a little bit delicate, don't like being prized open too many times. It's a matter of finding a couple more bits and pieces to attach to these various bits, and then we should be ready to give it a try. So I've got it reassembled now. It wasn't as difficult as it could have been. The child lock, nice and firm, got it first time. These clips seem to have gone back together, although I haven't finished that one properly. There we go. Lock on, got it connected to the outside lock. Handle on, let's give it a try. That's a good start. Keys. And lock. And unlock. Yes. That's a treat. Work first time. I hope you find this video helpful. It's if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's my theory.